come around me, don't be doing all that. Walk light, boo. Walk light, baby. Walk light. Walk light, baby. Walk light. Walk light, baby. Walk light. When you come around, you better walk light.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
sweetie. What you doing?
Nothing. Headed to work.
Oh, well, listen, I'm kind of like by your house. I want to stop by before you go to work. It's some things that I really need to sit down and talk to you about. Look, if you have to be a little late, I don't care if I got to call and tell them it's a family emergency. We kind of got a family emergency, a friend emergency, and I need my girl time right now. So, woo, y'all. I'm here. I'm ready to record. I'm ready to turn up on the mic. It's official like a referee with a whistle. So yeah, what we working on today, what we working on. I done had enough drama in my life. I'm like Mary J. Blige. I'm ready to do all that. Yeah, so much on my mind. I'm not really worried about your time. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
You know, I got a little angry song right now. We ain't But if you have to ask me, I say no. Only thing I say is definitely prove the same loyalty that has been shown to you. We all, from the moment, from you even like transferring and just want to start your life in Georgia, all of that, family, we're going to be together, period. We're always going to be a family. Yeah. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure. My mom built this family from the ground up, and everything that we do is based off of honesty and loyalty. We all are very humble, and we all work very, very hard. They don't even say how you do it. It's, oh, baby girl, how was the young fella you was with? And it's like, I want to be like, oh, you mean the one that lied to me? Oh, the one that acts as if I don't exist? Mm-hmm. Oh, the one that acts as if I never was there for him? Hey, beautiful people, guess what? You made it. You did 4 episodes of Keeping It Real with Ashley. I'm so glad you all been here with me, rocking, crying, laughing, getting the tea, getting the full understanding of what my business has to offer. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. See you next week, episode 5, baby. 5, keeping it live, baby. So see you all next week. More juicy tea, more news, more AA Dimensions, more Arson Entertainment, more Ashley. I love you guys. See you soon. So since we're in light of 2020, I just kind of want to go over and talk about all that we have going on. So of course, you know, we got Keeping It Real with Ashley. The YouTube channel is doing well. I think we're getting a lot more followers on our Instagram channel. And so IGTV is getting a lot of views. And I mean, I'm getting feedback from people that it's something fun to watch. It's a nice family show. People cry with us, they laugh with us. And I mean, they're enjoying the momentum and the things that we're giving. We also have a really busy month. I'm still doing a lot of hosting gigs. I have one on the 25th in Alabama, along with Brent. We're kind of going to go on a tour and do series of like hosting events together to bring in more revenue and things like that. Month of February is Finding Love with Ashley. So each week I'll be doing something like speed dating and hosting like little events to kind of help people find love, playing Cupid all month. And I'm booked. I'm hosting a concert on Valentine's Day. Awesome. A night, I can't remember her name because it's a unique name, but she's very, very good. And I would love for Sherry to come, Sherry Denise, to come out and just really enjoy some really good tunes because it's kind of her vibe. It's the same. On the 13th, Memphis has us booked. to host their speed dating.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to Tennessee State. Connections are being made
Cool.
still. They
Awesome.
called me and we're still working together. So month of February is extremely busy. March, we plan on having our first women's conference. So, you know, we need to get together to try to solidify Embassy Suites for our first conference. And we have a chef already secured. We have DJs already secured for that. And I mean, we're hitting the ground running. I've been working on a book quietly.
Awesome.
And so, you know, I'm going to send it to my people and get it edited before I send it to y'all to dissect it. Because I know I'm going to have to rewrite it over 30 times, especially when you give it to her.
Well, just true.
We're also going to dig deep into why I was hurting. And as a parent, my mom noticed that Ashley isn't enjoying herself like she used to. I wasn't talking or coming around as much, and when I did come around, I'm the first one to go because I didn't really want anyone to ask me any questions. I started to become more of a recluse. I didn't hang out with my friends as much, and when I did, I was kind of off to the corner or to myself because no one understood what I was going through. A lot of people don't understand reality TV. I'm from the country. I've never been involved in anything like Ready to Love, let alone OWN Network, Will Power Packer Productions, okay? I never thought in a million years that I would be blessed with an opportunity like this. And I never knew that my life was going to be so transparent for everyone to see, everyone to judge, everyone's opinions. Like, everybody knows Ashley, but no one's letting Ashley talk when it came to my relationship. And so it was very hard dating Alex in front of the camera and then being a super girlfriend, a super supportive friend in the midst of him being very ill and that not being perceived as genuity. A lot of you guys don't understand the situation, but his family and I did not always see eye to eye. And that took a toll on me because for someone who is a big sister of 6 little brothers and who is always used to being in charge. I'm captain of cheerleading and dance teams. I'm always like trying to do leadership things in my community and just leadership roles. It was very hard for me to take a back seat, especially for my man. I had to take a back seat and let his family take the front seat. And so along that back seat, family vacation. I mean, we must have hit every speed bump, got in every car accident, and had damn near some fatalities in this road trip. It was to the point where I was more stressed out to be with Alex than anything. I did not want that feeling anymore. I didn't want to argue with people, especially I'm arguing with individuals that are not my man. I don't want to argue with people that, no offense, I'm not saying you don't matter, but the person that I love is who I want to talk to. Not to you. I'm not marrying you. I'm not dating you. I am dating your son or your brother. But that's a whole nother story, baby. So we're going to keep going with the story. So my mother is noticing that, you know, in the midst of everything, Ashley's not the same. But we can dig even deeper. Ashley quit her job. Yeah. In February, Alex started talking. We had a lot of differences at the hospital, and I walked out. That last day in that hospital, when he was getting ready to be released to go home, I decided to end my relationship in February with Alex. And it was a lot of underlying factors that made me come to my decision. For one, you guys, I don't like to be lied to or embarrassed. And both of those things is what I was swimming in. And so my mother just noticed that I'm dealing with stress, I'm dealing with lies, I'm dealing with family. This is a lot for somebody who just wanted to find love and date. Baby girl, it's time for you to take a step back. You need to find yourself. You need to pray. And I had to listen to my mom, but I didn't listen. I was still trying. I was still trying to be there for him. I was still trying to figure out how to juggle my life after TV and my career that I just ended for him. And now we're not even together. So yes, I jumped immediately head first into the entrepreneurial life. I jumped straight in. I'm writing books, I'm cooking, I'm doing whatever you can, driving Uber, everything you could do to make money because I didn't have my career job or my man. Those were the two things that I prided myself on, and I didn't have that. A lot of you guys don't know that that was a hell of a struggle, but my mother knew. My mother saw the tears. She was there for the phone call. She was there for all of the negative comments I was getting and the backlash I was getting about not being a good girlfriend and not being the hold you down type of chick. But it's like she also knew that her daughter needed to breathe. Her daughter needed to live again. I lost myself because I was too busy swimming in a pool of Alex. But he wasn't taking any swim breaks or lessons in the pool of Ashley. He wasn't. He did not keep it real. And one day I would hope we can all sit on a couch and talk about it, and he could be honest with you guys and tell you guys the real truth. But, you know, my mother just wanted the best for me, and I knew that I needed to talk to somebody. But every time you're going through something, it's kind of hard to talk to your mom or your dad or just somebody a little older because you don't want them to judge you. So I knew that I had to talk to my friends and, you know, my support system besides my mom, because I knew that they would understand and kind of give me a level playing field. So I definitely, shout out to Lena, shout out to Mo, Cam, Tree, Cord, Sheikah. I love all y'all, Amethyst. I love you all. Tequila, I love you all. You all know what I'm talking about. Thank you all for being here. You all are going to see some of them throughout this whole show. You will see them. But I had to reach out to some of my friends and just kind of let loose. I'm not going to sit here and air out all of our dirty laundry and all of our ups and downs and things that I found out about him. I'm just going to let you know that my life changed. And I let a person influence how I acted. And no one person should control your energy. And I had to find and resurface and go to the nucleus of Ashley. And I knew that I needed to be happy for me, not trying to please or be there for someone else. I needed to be there for myself. And so with a lot of prayer, a lot of kumbaya moments, a lot of tears, a lot of cussing, fighting, and a whole lot of tequila, here we are. We are here. We're keeping it real with Ashley. So I'm giving you guys that one-on-one sister time, friend time, mother-daughter time, family time. I want you all to know what I went through was real. It was definitely a state of depression. I didn't smile. I didn't want to eat. I just didn't know how to handle my business. Every time I went on an interview, everybody asked me about him before they asked me. I think one interviewee, shout out to Kiara at Dash Radio, you asked me, how is Ashley? Before you asked me anything, you really cared about how I was. And that meant a lot to me because a lot of people are so worried about the situation and not the person. And so I thank everybody for being there for me, staying down. I want you to stay tuned. We're keeping it real with Ashley. You're going to love it. Watch this next scene.
So, first of all, thank you for having some food on that kitchen table because you know I'm always hungry.
I already know.
And have my cocktail. Alright, I'm gonna get straight to it, dive in here first. This Alex situation is like following me like my shadow. I can't get away from it. No matter how I try to downplay it, speak positive on the situation, ignore it, pray about it, it just keeps coming back in my face. The DMs, every time I go live, anytime I'm out, they don't even say how you doing. It's, oh, baby girl, how was the young fella you was with? And it's like, I want to be like, oh, you mean the one that lied to me? Oh, the one that acts as if I don't exist? Oh, the one that acts as if I never was there for him? Oh, he's great, but we're not together. Oh, well, what happened? Well, he's not who he says he is, man. So, I mean, it's embarrassing to have to explain that. Then they'll go on the internet and see his mug shots. I'm like, so were you actually going through and had open cases while you were filming Ready to Love? Like, seriously? Then you came over here and filmed with my family and told them the last time you were in trouble was college. And you said that on national television. So to see something else other than what came out of your mouth, that's one thing I don't like. I don't like to know, be the last one to know. How about that? I want to know your everything so I can have a choice to defend you and be your friend and your lover and do all of that, your partner. I'll never let anybody see us sweat. If I would have known this, I could have handled all of this differently. But now it's like, your name for one is not Alex. Your name is Courtney Alexander. Let's get that straight. You didn't say, hey, nice to meet you, my name is Courtney.
So you never knew that his name was...
I didn't know his name was Courtney, girl, until I took him to the hospital when he was sick. And I had grabbed his ID to give to the ER lady. That's when I found out his name was Courtney. Yeah. So that was after filming 3 months, and this is dating 3 months after the show is over. I'm like, so I'm with this individual for the last 90 days, and I don't even know his name. Dummy. Like, who think, like, I don't know. I ain't think I'm doing a job interview. I need to ask for a nigga ID. So I thought
from
a 30 plus man, and we all came from a dating show. I thought everybody was keeping it real, but no. Then it's like finding out about other individuals. Everybody always has somebody on the side. I get that. But when it's somebody that you have things tied to, finances and stuff like that, and you all have real history, it's best to kind of let your new partner in on what you all have, you know, what you got going on.
Give me a choice to do.
Give me a choice whether I want to deal with this or not. But he played it like he wanted to play it, and everything backfired, and he lost me in the process. But he's not telling any of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, damn, let me just say that she was there for me and she came by the hospital. How do you know when you was asleep? You sleep. God working over your body. You're not even talking. When you were awake, you were communicating with your eyes. So how dare you talk about things that you cannot remember when you were in a coma, asleep? Somebody's coaching you and it's not fair. But to play with something that's supposed to be real, I believe in love and friendship, I felt like all he had to do was keep it real, and he didn't. And it's really messing with me because I'm not a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy, so I'm not going to go in the public's eye and downplay my love for him because it was real. I'm not going to downplay our friendship because to me it was real. Now on his end, it might not have been real. It might have been all for show, like he said on his Rolling Out interview. He just did it because it was something to do. So, you know, it's unfortunate that I wasn't in on his plan, you know, and he played with my heart, but he makes me feel so stupid for even allowing myself to be with somebody so manipulative. And I'm borderline a little depressed. It's taken me a year to kind of get him out my system and believe in myself again, because I thought I was at the level, you know, I cried on the first episode how I feel like I've changed and I want a man and I knew I was a problem. But it's like, damn, are you still the problem? Or am I too weak now? Did I break down all those layers just to be weak?
Well, yeah, I think you did.
Oh, okay. I gotta leave this sausage on.
I definitely think you did.
Oh.
Because you sure wasn't this person you are right now a couple months ago.
Girl,
You was more in your feelings.
I was. I would cry.
I think that you just need to let people know what really happened. Get it off your chest and leave it where it's at. What's not for you, it's not gonna be for you. If it was for you, it would have came back already.
You're right. You're right.
And it was a learning experience. You only invested 3 months. Okay?
Technically 6, half a year. He owed me. I need a 1. We gotta go in the rain or something. But I'm just I'm glad it's over. I'm glad my mom and Miss Sherry was there. Because if they weren't there kind of coaching me and telling me when to kind of bow down and when to get out of a situation, I wouldn't have known what to do. Because I was just trying to stay in it to win it. Hopefully hoping that he would come back around. But luckily they've been there and done that.
Question. So if you come back around now, what's going to happen?
Mortal Kombat, whoop his ass. Get over here. Like, I'm not playing. I'm done.
So you're done?
I'm done. At this
So
point,
you done?
I'm done.
So this is the last day. You done?
I'm going to do a YouTube video about it. And then I'm done. Because I got a little bit more to get off my chest. Because I feel like I owe it to the fans to let them know the real truth. And the tea about what actually happened. You know, I'm not going to give all of his details and just air out all of his dirty laundry. But I'm going to give my own message and end the relationship and forward everything. And I'm going to put his little Instagram at the bottom of it so they can go to him and ask him questions. And stop doing it to me because it's not fair. He deserves to get the same backlash I do.
He probably is too.
I don't know. I doubt it. Because he don't have to talk about it. So, Well, I'm glad I got this off my chest.
Let's leave it where it's at.
Leave it where it's at.
Okay.
Right.
It's 2020, girl. We got a new vision.
You're right. 2020, new vision, new year, new me.
All right.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley Akins, and we are here with another AA Dimensions Arts and Entertainment highlight. Today, I have a special guest. I have Sherry here. That is her name. She's going by, baby. She is a ghostwriter. She is a songstress. She is an overall entertainer, and she's a recent graduate and in college now. So I'm here to kind of get some highlights, and I want to know what's going on in your music career. What are your aspirations? What are you working on right now? What does AA Dimensions have in store with Miss Sherry?
Hello, thank you for having me on the show. First off, I'm very happy to be here, very honored, very excited to be sitting beside Miss Ready to Love. Let's get that clear right now, okay? And as far as AA Dimensions, I have a lot of music in store for us to give to a lot of different people, a lot of different artists from a variety of genres. Because it's like now in the business, I find myself not writing for myself anymore.
Right.
Because it's so broad, I don't have a niche. My music has no niche. And nowadays it's hard to be a star without a niche, you know.
Right.
So I found myself writing for people from Beyonce to Billie Eilish to Coldplay, just different people,
Right.
you know, because it's too broad. So what's in store? A variety of different genres coming from AA Dimensions.
Tell me about being a recent graduate and transitioning into college life. How are you doing? How's it?
Okay.
Adulting. How's
Adulting, bills. I have became more familiar with those things.
Right.
Now that I've graduated, I don't live on campus, so you know it's like real life,
on place?
real work, on place, on.
Oh, and she has her own YouTube channel. Make sure you check out her YouTube channel. She's telling you about finding an apartment. She's eating good food. I mean, you really get to learn who she is and explore her personality. So, what's your YouTube channel?
It is Plum TV, and we're gonna drop it down here somewhere. But it is Plum TV, and the links will be in the description box below. So check that out. Just go click it. It's gonna be down there. Y'all really enjoy the content that I put out there. Just everything that you might need to know, step by step. Everything that I couldn't find that I needed to know before I moved out on my own will be on there.
Let me ask you, so transitioning into adulting and college and bills, are you finding it hard as an artist to tap into your creativity more?
I can say it's a challenge. It is a challenge because at first I didn't have to do all the things that I'm required to do now. So it was like all my time went to my music. And I find that that's not the case now. I have to make my time for what I want to do, for what I enjoy doing. But I make that time regardless, even though it's hard. But it is a challenge having to balance everything with good grades and money and music.
Out of all your genres that you're writing and working on, what are your top 3 favorite genres that you love to sing? That's your vibe, or what's your 3 favorite genres?
My 3 favorite genres is singer-songwriter, experience. That's really what singer-songwriter music is. So it's a singer-songwriter because that's experience writing. Country, it's a story. I like real genres. I like genres that give a real scenario that I can relate to,
Right.
that I can turn on when I feel some type of way. So as far as my 3rd one, I don't think I have one.
You don't have?
I don't think I have one.
Well, I know from some of your music in the past, I guess I won't call it the country, I guess it's the singer-songwriter, because it's so real, and it's all of your songs are songs we can have a lighter and be out in the crowd, and you know, people,
Right.
where you'll make the whole room sing with you. So you make feel-good music, and I'm definitely ready for AA Dimensions to, you know, explore those avenues with you and share the world
I'm ready.
with Sherry.
I'm ready.
We have to show Sherry.
I'm
So
ready.
this is a dope highlight. I mean, is there anything that you want to leave with the people?
I really want to leave with the people to be ready for the music that I'm about to put out. Not from me, but know it came from me and know that
It's a party.
every way that I feel in these different songs is how I feel. And I know that's very broad. You probably think I'm crazy.
Y'all probably looking at her like she looks familiar. You know who baby this is, don't you? It's our attorney, the one who gives you all the tea and all of our business, Miss Sherry Percival. Shout out to the Percival Law Firm. You're gonna see a lot more of Miss Sherry, head honcho, and look Sherry, our singer, songwriter, ghostwriter. I mean, if you need any type of services, you know you can come to AA Dimensions. You can follow us on Instagram at AA Dimensions. You can follow us on our YouTube channel, AA Dimensions. You can follow her on Instagram, me on Instagram. I mean, we are everywhere, kicking and moving. AA Dimensions is steadily flowing and growing. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, share, like. We love you. And holla at your girl.
Go subscribe right now.
I heard church bells ring. I heard a choir singing, and I saw my love walk down the aisle, and on her finger he placed a ring. Oh yeah, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with my man, and I heard the promise till death do us part, and each word was a pain in my heart. So come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why you got to move so fast? We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Oh.
I appreciate all the support, encouragement that we've been getting as a company over this past year. There are so many things because this company is multidimensional. And what you exhibit with regard to our artists, with regard to different business dealings, we are able to just offer a wide variety of services. As an entertainment company, we have production services. We have a wonderful production facility that will, allow people to come in, get a full range of videography, photography, editing, whatever you need. We love to form collaborations with people, with other companies, and so all of those services are available right here with AA Dimensions. We're here today to introduce our new music artist, Zebo.
Okay.
So we understand that you've released your first single.
Absolutely. I have a nice clip of that too. I want y'all to check this out. This is a sample of him so-called not freestyling, but just check it out.
Told my mama before I die, I'ma get this bread. I got some brothers doing life while they in the feds, tryna ease the pain so a nigga poppin' meds. I'ma pull up in a drop top, turning heads. Ex-bitch hit me up, I left that home red. Because the niggas chill, they thinking that a nigga scared. Well, come and try me, I'ma leave a hole in your head. Well, come and try me, I'ma leave a hole in your head.
Hey, beautiful people. Guess what? We made it to week 4, baby. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for clicking like. Thank you for being you. I hope you all are enjoying Keeping It Real with Ashley. Stay tuned. We have more to offer. Our vlog is going to be full of tea, full of entertainment, full of the arts, full of the culture, baby. Stay tuned. AA Dimensions, Ashley Akins, Keeping It Real.
Ones ride for me, keep it real, ain't no stopping. Don't get it twisted, I'm consistent, keep it real all day.